We're still on the sinking ship, as it hasn't yet
We
sunk.
are.
The
Yes,
plan
welcome back.
the plan is to sink it, to be clear.
Yes, but we have to face
The Rat King.
Rat King,
Queen.
who is...
Metaphorical.
Well, I mean, like, I think it's still the Rat King because it has been impressed upon us multiple times that this person has been, like, possessed by an alien outsider.
Or more like
beyond this
kind
reality.
of augmented. Like, you know, people have been saying, "Oh, it's not really her anymore," but it's more like it's not. It clearly is also her. She's kind of voluntarily tied her spiritual tail to that of a bunch of, I don't know, entities. Well, Danny Flash will have to do something about that, because otherwise the alternative is leaving Gobbet to do something about it herself, and I don't trust that she'd make entirely wise decisions.
No.
And she knows she wouldn't, and she's upset about it and acting out. What do you actually feel about this plan to blow up the sinking ship?
I think it's very straightforward, and also we're locked into it because she already started placing the explosives.
Yeah, it's... I mean, certainly this place, like, these people's lives out here... Look, they're not having to pay rent. That's fantastic, but it doesn't seem like the best living situation. Certainly not right now with the plague and so on. Oh, Cadmus gave us instructions on a napkin, did he? I thought it was the other one. The other friend of Gobbet and Cadmus was the one who taught us how to disarm something. Oh, it was Yaz, that's right, yeah. So why...
Maybe the napkin just says, "Ask Yaz."
Yeah, possibly it did. Okay. Did we... in the last episode was not recorded immediately before this one, and so I don't remember exactly what we had to do. I know we had to disarm the trap in here, and we believe we'll have to send someone to do it, but was there something we had to remember? Like, did we actually get out-of-character instructions?
Not sure, but I think it's going to be that giant, questionable, very, very suspicious object.
The one that says trap
Labeled
mechanism.
trap mechanism.
Yeah, well, let's find out. Alright, hunk of metal flooring with a slightly raised edge, hidden access panel. Follow Yasmin's action instructions to disarm the trap. Okay, good.
Such excellent,
yeah,
you know,
as they
action.
say, it was surprisingly easy.
I mean, if you walk into this room and you look around, that thing is going to be the trap mechanism.
Yeah.
What is that even supposed to be as a normal thing? That's not a thing. That's a very suspicious object.
It doesn't look like a panel on the floor, but it does look like a mechanism. So let's see whether we actually disarmed it successfully or not. Yep, did not fall through the floor there. Okay, all good. Alright, let's see if we can simply proceed to Malvina. No, transition. Something is slightly up with my controls today for some reason.
It should just... A transition is a weird way to... I mean, that is what you call a level transition. But it should just say go down.
It's not Angband, it's okay. Holy shit. Visual storytelling. I can tell that a number of things have happened in this room. We're under the trap.
This is the butcher's lair from Diablo.
Yeah, for the fresh meat. There isn't an inch of ground that isn't caked with spilled blood. That's a double negative.
All right, that's just not true. Also, we can look at the ground here, and I can see for multiple places.
Limitation to the modeling. They intended to create a bloodscape.
Look, when they wanted to create a bloodscape for the butcher, they did it.
Yeah, well, I think they had a very high budget, those guys. Actually, Diablo
1 didn't.
Not so much.
Yeah.
Diablo 4,
also
on the other hand, they're spending so much money on it that I'm unclear whether they'll actually be able to finish the game. It simply has too high production values. I don't know if it'll even be any good. The
do we want to joke about this? I don't think it. I mean, it does kind of feel like Danny would joke about this, but Danny sucks a little bit.
He does. He kind of does. He's not like a bad person per se in the milieu in which he finds himself. He's just annoying.
Yeah. So I think option 2 is the role-playing choice. Thank you, Azarabel.
Oh, hey. Oh, you know these people. Ah. Right. I will apologize for being a douchebag. Okay, so I don't know why there are scuttling charges in this room if Gobbet hasn't been here before, but oh, she's been strapping them to the outside of the thinking ship, hasn't she? She's swum around it. So
Yeah.
that breach in the wall there is where the charge is. Let's try and do explosions. Oh, disabled the safety on it. Okay.
Okay. What? What's the difference between those two things?
Gobbet would also like to know. Disabling the mechanical safety is just the first step, and then we need to reroute power from the raft to... Okay, so...
Wait, they're part of the power grid?
Well, Gobbet must have brought bombs that didn't have batteries in them or something.
Alright.
She's not actually an explosive expert. She's just an expert at having explosions happen nearby.
Maybe these things are already there. This is a detail I forget because our last recording session was like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I don't know whether she
I
brought
guess
the bombs
maybe
with
it's
her or not. But
possible the scuttling charges are already attached.
either way, it's clear that Gobbet didn't actually understand how they worked. It's just like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I'll use this. It's MacGuffin. I'm used to these.
I do want to say the idea of the remote charges that you brought needing to be on the company Wi-Fi to work is kind of insane.
Which is like the exact opposite of having a bomb collar strapped to your neck.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't think it's worth arguing for a "don't blow up the place" option.
Yep.
It is reasonable to blow this up.
You can't, like, after all the stuff that's been done here, you can't stay here anymore. Like, no one can live here anymore.
Like, I feel like on some level it might be playing into a little too much into Gobbet's problems, but I don't know. I like her. I'm not actually opposed to Gobbet's worldview all that much. Yeah. Besides, Cadmus is dying of plague. I don't know if he's in much shape to kind of lead a rebellion right now.
Oh no, it's just sitting here. It's not on the hull or anything. Okay.
I don't know how it got here. Oh, I clicked on it. Hang on. Like I said, I'm having kind of a problem with clicking on things. Oh. Maybe nothing's meant to happen when you click on those.
Yeah, it is weird that they give you the interaction prompt and no actual interaction. I mean, we did just have a conversation about how we can't do anything with it right now, right?
That is true, yes.
It's annoying that they give us the button to press.
Yeah, if that's what's going on. Right, 3 rats.
Rat mode, rat mode, rat mode, rat mode.
Alright. We get to use our slightly better sword a little more.
Yep.
In fact, let's just go straight into the swording, shall we? How about a quick strike and another 2 strikes. Why has this rat got so much? Oh, it's Danny Flash who has all that armor, not the rat, I think.
Yeah, the rat is very. He has like 4 armor, I believe. Still, a rat with 4 armor is a very armored rat.
Yep. So it's a pity Gobbet can only control spirits, not real life rats. What should we do to these other 3? The ones behind.
Well, I assume the lore is that there is a more powerful rat shaman controlling.
Oh, hang on! I just remembered the basic blaster. Do you remember this?
Oh, I do remember the basic blaster, and I remember that we are using it.
Yeah, we are using it. I'm using it right now. I'm using it again. Only 73% chance, but 73% chance to instantly destroy the enemy.
See, we are retiring to all of our viewers. We are retiring the basic blaster after this mission.
Absolutely.
But until then, we are using it.
Both of those are completely accurate.
And this is like the only time that Azirabel will be the one you need to haste.
Yeah. Normally she's limited by her reload capabilities. Alright, Gobbet's got 1 action left here.
Use her aim. I mean, it doesn't really matter what you do. This is this is a fait accompli.
Might have been healed Danny slightly since we got the chance to use the heal spell. It's a very small one, but we could be glad when that this happened when we have a big boss fight later on or something. Oh, hello, there's a rat I didn't notice. And it's decided to go for the guy with a lot of armor. Good job. Alright, so, I wonder... I think it's worth trying a counter-strike.
We're not going to make it to a counter-strike. We've got the blaster.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Azurabel is going to just... She has 4 action points right now.
Still, in case one of the rats survives due to repeated misses, I'd like to see how Counter-Strike works. We haven't used it yet,
Alright.
and it seems potentially good. So it looks like it costs 1 action, ends the turn, but will counter-attack when attacked up to 3 times. Do I have to click on...
Yeah, you have to click on him himself, I believe.
Okay. And it gives him the Overwatch icon, which makes sense, as Counter-Strike is like Overwatch. We've still got Goblet's haste spell, so this is just absurd. I didn't need to Counter-Strike anything.
Combat over. It's so funny that you can see the armor working, and it reduces it from 50 damage to 46 damage.
Yeah, it's reliable stuff. I just cannot possibly compete with the power of what I'm guessing is the weapon they used to implement. Hey, so it's
More scuttling
pickup.
charges.
And a scuttling charge, yes. Yeah, sure, let's take that. Shamanic salve.
Yeah, but she's ashamed.
I can't give it to them for some reason, so I guess it says Ute have no free item slots. Send to stash. Capital S send. What did ChatGPT write this?
Ute. I bet that at some point that was supposed to be a period instead of a comma. But they failed. And they also left the T in U. You know, the word that doesn't have the T in it.
I'm just clicking on this scuttling.
Alright, this is... Alright, I am now officially annoyed by these things having interact icons and not being interactable.
I think I should save the game before walking into this room, because it's got ley lines inside of it.
Yep.
Well, I can't do that for some reason.
I assume you're weirdly... Maybe it thinks you're walking around.
I'm not, though. Huh.
Okay.
This level is buggy. We'll just hope it sorts itself out, I guess.
I don't think we're gonna die. We've got the basic blaster.
Yes, it would be difficult. Okay.
Alright, this is now, like, actively irritating that these things are here and you can't...
I feel like we're meant to be removing the safeties on each of them as we find them or something. Like, surely that's what's going on conceptually. I will, like, click on each one, like I have just done, just in case that is a good idea. Even though it seems to do nothing. Wasn't actually able to get into this area. Which is obviously
I think we're going to loop around. Yes.
Let's head through here then.
Yeah, we thought we were going to access the boss arena. Instead, the boss arena is at the end of a Skyrim-type dungeon, where you know how every dungeon in Skyrim was built in the loop.
The freaking Draugr dungeon. Okay, I've played a lot of Skyrim, so I have literally done every single one of those, and they become repetitive.
I have not.
I like open world games, but I also like woods, writing games. And leave a marked alarm. I think, yes, it's a good idea to tell everyone to flee the sinking ship, isn't it? We don't want people to die unnecessarily. Cool. I guess, judging by the objective reading here, we could definitely have not told people we're going to blow things up, and presumably a lot of people would have died. Wow, some people are still going to die, I think.
Like the scuttling charge that does nothing.
It doesn't scuttle, as far as I can tell. Yeah, okay. The trouble is...
It doesn't even, like, start beeping or... God damn it.
The trouble is we're running out of things to click on this level. No more doors to open. The scuttling charges seemed to be actionable.
Was there a sound? I thought I heard something open.
I'll walk back to where the apparent door was in case something did open. Over there. Doesn't look like it though. We may have actually encountered a bug here. I mean, like, a more serious bug than merely blasting, basically. Wonder if we'll have to do a load. If we do, we can rush through stuff pretty quickly. Doesn't look like I can go back up that ladder. As I've observed before, we can't save the game. So I think.
Oh, we're stuck in combat. Excellent. Yeah,
I don't know
bugged.
if we're stuck. NPC turn. Huh. Okay, let's run around.
Conceptually stuck in combat.
Okay, I guess we'll be loading the game from a short time ago and repeating our actions here. Might skip through some of it in the video. Alright, as you can see, we've loaded a game outside this door with the trap in it. And in fact, we're coming to you from later. This is not the same recording session. I'm still Thomas, though.
I am still Nathan. It's kind of a meta trap. Like, we had a trap, and there was a trap above trap.
The trap was failing to talk to all the NPCs on this level. There's a room we haven't been into, and if you don't... It turns out the mission scripting can break in a number of ways on this mission. And in fact, there's some stuff we can't do anything about, like flickering of people when you mouse over them. It's still going to be somewhat broken. But the level will actually be finishable if we... See, I'm trying to click and it's not... There we go. We've got to talk to this guy, and then we've got to talk to Cadmus again. If we don't do those things before going through the trap room, it turns out the mission will be uncompletable.
Alright, we should... get into the vibe, though, because all of these people have things to say about the sinking ship.
They do. Well, we've talked to most of them already. I mean, if you're watching this video, you've probably just seen us talk to some of them. Yasmin's in the room down here, and she's an old friend of Gobbet. Her other old friend, Cadmus, is very sick due to plagues. And they were upset that their other friend, Malvina, has become the Rat King. I could see why that would be upsetting.
Yeah, not a great thing to become.
No, apparently it was voluntary, but, I mean, semi-voluntary. You picked up the MacGuffin that Goblet brought, and it makes you evil.
They've kind of been very clear that, she was kind of into it.
Yes, absolutely. It was a pretty voluntary situation. Malvina was always somewhat dictatorial, you got the impression. Just not as, but obviously not as bad as she is now if she's a Rat King. So this squatter that we have here is bad shape. I mean, he is in bad shape. Like, really bad.
So, if you're in bad shape and you've got the bloody bandages on your knuckles...
Yes.
If they were somewhere else, I'd be more sympathetic. But if the bloody bandages are on your knuckles, you've been doing something. Right?
Yeah, well, he doesn't seem to be happy about it.
I hope he wouldn't be. He's going blind in one eye, yeah.
Do we want his take on what's happening here?
Yes.
Yeah. It's going to shit.
Alright, well, he's right. He's not wrong. He is the only person who hasn't lied to us since we've gotten on board.
Yeah, let's get more of his take then. Okay, he doesn't want to talk.
Correct, you're not the welcoming committee.
I don't know how much we have to talk to this guy, but I know that if you don't talk to him, the scripts break. So,
Ivan. Okay. We have to ask him something that is very clear.
We don't have to. We can walk away instead. Would you rather do so?
No. I want to see what the dialogue tree happens.
The mutineers did this to me. Thought I was the Rat King. Well, I guess he wasn't, or if he was, he doesn't want to tell us. Rip. Yeah, well, I'm not going to claim that there's other ways to help than fighting. I'm here to fight in order to help.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ivan Fu. So I know from exploring his dialogue tree to fix the scripting that in fact if you talk to that guy enough, he will reveal, inspect, that if you have a high enough melee combat skill, you can get a sword from him, sort of. But we don't, so it doesn't matter, basically. Despite being a sword user. We don't use melee combat at all, because we use key fighting. The other thing we've got to do to avoid the breakages is this click. This stupid... One of the ways the scripting is broken is that it keeps taking us in and out of combat mode behind the scenes, you see. I've been, examining the level editor and stuff. So, that's why I keep pausing for a second, then everything flashes on the screen. Anyway, we've got to talk to Cadmus once more. He's got some more stuff to say, which just didn't come up before, basically.
Oh. Well, that's fantastic.
Well, I can actually
it's great that the game allowed this to happen.
There we are. So, well, it's possible this is actually our fault. When we talked to him before, we deliberately avoided asking, "Are you sick?" Because what a stupid question. But
I don't think it is actually our fault the scripting is broken because we did not choose
of course it's
dialogue.
not. But the second dialogue option here: did you try to fight this Rat King? We've got to pick this because if we don't, there is no way through the mission. It's like opens all of the options from here on. As it turns out.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Maybe they should highlight it.
Maybe. So, Cadmus tells us that yes, they did try to fight the Rat King. They had another mutiny. Gobbet, of course, told us the story, the first mutiny, which was her old Shadowrun team leader going crazy because he had the shiny object and trying to take over. And these people up here in the sick room are, in fact, the remains of the mutineers, it appears.
Both options are correct here.
Yeah, I know. Like, what do you think would happen? He's got a point, Cadmus has, that,
it was,
you'll
but,
also die.
Come on. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Our friend is dead. Everything that was good about Malvina got eaten. He's certainly not going to mind if we put her down. But a lot of people fought against the mutineers and for the Rat King, oddly.
I don't know. Like, if the person you're fighting for doesn't have a name, they just have a title.
Definite article,
A proper noun.
It's true that if you fight against them, you will be destroyed. But swearing your allegiance to the Rat King, it's got to be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Gobbet certainly thinks it's a stupid thing to do. Cadmus thinks it's because they were afraid. I tend to agree. How do we want to express the possibility of...
I do like the possibility of, getting people off of here.
Yeah,
just
let's try and be
yelling at them until they leave. That
Yeah,
does seem like...
I'm not
there's a saying,
Mm-hmm.
About rats and
what they flee from.
Sinking ships,
yes.
Right?
Yeah. The fact that they call this place a ship is bizarre. It's not seaworthy. So Cadmus, for some reason, thinks Gobbet would be able to lead a mutiny, even though he couldn't.
I am actually, regardless of what he's saying, I am much more irritated and annoyed and compoundingly annoyed by him repeatedly just calling Gobbet girl.
Or I'm annoyed by him. We've spoken to him 3 times, right? And each time he's completely failed to mention incredibly important things until we happen to go and talk to him again.
Okay, but that's what NPCs do. Calling one of your party members girl when she's...
He's like 3 times her age.
Yeah, but fuck him.
Yeah.
Come on. She's an adult. The threshold here isn't his age, it's her age for calling her girl, right?
I agree. I just think that for some reason everyone treats Gobbet like that. It kind of sucks, actually.
It's not good. I don't like it. This guy's dying of plague and he's still a shithead.
Well, his mutiny didn't work, that's for sure. Gobbet still wants to blow up the quote ship, unquote.
Well, she's correct. She does want to do so.
You might remember when we were going through the bottom of the ship for the first, we were thinking, well, hang on, can we actually evacuate people? It turns out this is the conversation which unlocks evacuating.
Right. Okay.
Cadmus doesn't want to go, but...
This is not your whole motherfucker. Jesus Christ. You want to live here?
I think the idea is more like they don't have anywhere else to live, right? Isabel agrees with you, though. Not that I disagree. Lived in a place like this before. Yes, the walled city.
Yeah.
Yep, there we go. Just in case you've forgotten. Where is Isabel used to live? I like the fact that his nickname is Cad. That kind of makes up for the girl thing a bit. People just walk around calling you rake or asshole or something.
I think Muss would actually be more insulting, though.
Muss. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, hang on. Cad Muss. Muscus, they're all rats. They did this on purpose.
Cadmus also means something.
Yes, but Musculus is the black rat.
Yeah.
No,
Right.
I think Cripes. Anyway, Latin names. Anyway, yeah. He's points out that everyone is homeless, although they clearly have some resources. Maybe rent in the FEZ is very high. Cadmus really wants to save the ship.
Listen to yourself, man. You just said the sentence. It isn't too late for the sinking ship.
He also says this while dying of plague. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not convinced.
Not sure what we can do for you, Cadmus.
The only reason I would go basically the only reason I would go along with this plan is if I felt like it was better for Gobbet. More closure and hopefully and turning things around attitudinally. Right now it's not what Gobbet wants to do though. Although I'm also not convinced by Gobbet's protestation that she should do this because Rat says so. Like, what do you think Rat said to the shaman who when he became the Rat King?
Look.
Probably this is a good idea.
I trust Gobbet's rat more than I trust this plague-ridden, do-nothing, angry asshole.
He did something, just not something with any chance of success, but he tried to find and failed and so on.
Yeah, and now he's here in the ward.
Since I had to play a little through the mission to fix the bugs, I can tell you this decision is not final, whatever we pick here.
Well, I still think we should yell at him and support Gobbet.
Yeah, this is a place for yelling at people, isn't it?
You can't stop us, that's true.
Yeah. Isarabel's not impressed with the situation. When is she ever, though?
Isarabel's got the 50 damage gun. She can say whatever she wants.
Yeah. And I have good news. The basic blaster, not involved in the bugginess. We don't have to throw that away or anything.
Excellent.
We will throw it away after this mission, but we don't have to. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to organize an evacuation. And he wants the alarm triggered when the charges are going hot. Okay. Oh, the runners who put the scuttling charges on the raft.
So, I guess there were just runners who came in before us? Is that what's happening?
Yeah,
okay, fine.
We wondered why those charges were there, right? And we still don't know, but we now have a hint.
Okay.
Cadmus is now calling Malvina it.
I think the Rat King is it. The idea is that, she is just the candy coating
or source of it, but it's just funny that his attitude has really shifted over the course of these 3 conversations, which took place in 10-minute period. I guess the idea is he didn't trust us at first. But yeah, he agrees that he doesn't agree we should blow up the sinking ship, but he won't stop us. Gobbet agrees to sound the alarm, which obviously we should do that.
Yes, just basic responsibility.
And this is the key thing. You see the objectives?
Oh, it's just adding these objectives.
Yeah, if you go down to the bottom level without getting these objectives, you are completely screwed from then on. It's just script's broken.
Fantastic. That's very good.
Yeah,
that's on us. It's on us for not getting these 4 fucking objectives that are labeled optional.
So we now basically have these 3 options. We can try and find and confront the Rat King directly, or we can, in fact, change our minds and organize a mutiny, or we can set the charges. And all of them involve heading back to where
going downstairs.
Exactly. Right. So let's race back to where we were before, since it's just I'll just kind of click through the same options we did last time.
Yep.
Hopefully not making any mistakes here. The bugginess is so annoying. It's like you click on something. I'm clicking, right? And just nothing happens. So you've got to wait until the icons go away, come back, mouse over, circles appear. Then you can click.
Trap mechanism.
Yep.
I love stale urine. Love to smell stale urine.
Well, it's the second
a big component of traps.
Second time we've had the smell of stale urine described to us. This zooming in and out thing, also part of the bugginess. I promise I'm not doing it on purpose. Try not to actually set off the trap here. Okay, there we go. Okay, and now we can head back down to the ground floor again. all we did down here was find several bombs, fail to click on them, and fight rats, right?
That's correct. I guess you're going to be controlling this for all of this because of this bullshit.
Yeah, I don't think I'd advise trying to take over until it goes away. If you really want to, I'm happy for you to try. I bet it won't be much fun. Oh, what's just...
We are back upstairs.
Oh,
Excellent.
No, we're down again.
Oh.
No, it's all good.
All right.
Oh. Waited for a while there before it worked. Right, now here's the terrible room full of corpses. People fell through the trap. We don't like it in here because it's full of blood. The stench of rotten beef and stale vomit, which has been added to the urine, I guess.
Alright, so is it beef? It's not beef, right?
No, this is humanoid flesh, I think.
It's a really weird... Okay.
I really feel like we probably should blow up this place, don't you? Like, it's...
I mean, we're evacuating it, right?
Yeah, like
we should.
Basically, the plan of record to destroy this and the things that happened here still seems probably correct to me. I could probably be persuaded to try the mutiny, but yeah, Gobbet is upset. Right, we have been through this before.
I mean, do you think you should want to live atop this?
No.
Like, Jesus.
Just chat. All right, and here's where we go. Yeah, if we wanted to go down the mutiny path, we could be clicking on these things, but
we don't. No, we got to get rid of this place.
Yep, I'm okay with proceeding with that plan. Though there is also the stop.
Oh my God, that person. That is her. That is the person. Okay.
Yeah, she is breaking the script.
We should have killed both of them.
I know.
Is the thing.
This is the actual reason for the script break. Well, no, not for the objective. As one of the bugs in the mission. Yeah. Anyway, the point is, this scuttling charge, with enough effort, we'll be able to click on this now. Yes. You see that? Remaining charges to arm. The number has gone up. No, not you again.
Hello, yes, you. We should... I want to be nice. I don't want to just go and walk upstairs and take out a gun and execute a woman.
We can't go back up the stairs.
Okay, then yeah, we're fine. Yeah, no, okay.
Unless that's been fixed too. Maybe we could go upstairs, but I'm not going to try. Yeah. All right, now there was a rat fight around here. So it's going to happen again.
Yeah, as soon as it's going to like come behind us. Yeah, there it is.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's try and get these guys the minimum of fuss and the maximum of basic blasting, I guess. Might as well take advantage of the bug that's on our side, since there are more rats this time. Apparently, there she is.
No.
Just to be clear, for anyone watching, we're not doing anything, right? Like, it's just every so often, every turn, basically.
Yes, literally every turn.
The screen just
she gets
shows us
to
this
move
walking
like
around.
3 to 4 spaces.
Zap. Zap.
She came out blasting.
That was pretty good. Good blasting. Oh. Alright.
We're countering the bugs with our bugs. We're just, like, outside of the entire realm of...
No, that wasn't a bug. That was just Danny Flash being good with a sword.
Yeah.
Smash that rat. We've got one devil rat left. What can Gobbet ideally do to this? Oh, I know. She can haste to zero battle. Who can miss, mind you? Yeah, with the basic blaster, we don't get her aim power, interestingly. Didn't need it. Alright, we've got 3 more charges to find.
The zero build did, like, an average of 66 damage.
Which is an absurd number
Each
by this game
action point. Each action point.
Yeah.
In that fight.
I don't know. It feels like somehow that weapon has become even more...
Hello again.
What was her name again? She had a
friend.
Oh,
she was just like tall elf or something. No, she wasn't. She had a name. I forget what her name was because the last time I recorded behind the scenes was like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I'm not sure it was quite that long, but it took a while for us to fix the bugs, basically, or work around them.
Yeah. No, I mean, the last time we recorded with her having a name was
it was in the past.
Yeah.
This door will open someday. So that door there.
I think her name was like Hannah or something.
It
I
was,
can't. If I'm gonna say her name, it's gonna be wrong. But Hannah.
she's
Let's call her
walking
Hannah.
walking elf
There's
now.
Yeah.
Third charge activated. So you see this door here. This door was not accessible.
No, it wasn't.
last
No,
time.
no. We actually were very consternated about that door not being accessible because we could see
It
the
was consternating.
little places beyond it.
So if I click on it, I can't right now, but I'll be able to after we've had a little walk here. Once
You want to click on it?
Yeah, no, I do because I want to show you what
Okay.
happens, which is
It's heavy.
the door
Okay.
stands ajar.
It's almost. It's almost as
Almost.
that's insanely insulting given the fact that it didn't fucking activate when we were down here
I
last
know
time.
it literally did not invite us in. So Goffin
Jesus
just straight up
fucking
knows this is where Malvina lives. So there's no mystery here.
All right. Let's go activate the fourth charge. And then
Probably a
we'll
better idea, yeah. Well, possibly. Right. So we should go and find the fourth charge. I agree, but there is kind of a decision to make here because do you remember that when we learned about the Rat King, we were told that Malvina has become immortal and invulnerable due to the power of the shiny object,
Yeah.
and that Gobbet's thing is stealing the shiny object from people, and there was this recommendation of maybe stealing it back. If we want to follow that plan, we would go into that room, I think. I didn't actually try this in my kind of test runs, but that's an option. Fuck off! Sorry, not you. You know who I mean.
Yeah.
No.
The elf.
Yeah. Anyway, that's where I'm assuming that's where the shiny object is, basically, in that room, and that's where we would go to if we want to try and pick it up. Do we want to do that?
Well, it does seem like grasping the mantle of death, right?
Somewhat death mantle-ish, yeah. What we have in this room is we have the jack point to activate the bombs, and we have the warning.
The thing we should actually do with that orb is put it at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, but right now we don't even have it. We don't have the choice to put it anywhere. Malvina's got it, is the problem.
Right, but we can remove it from her hands with violence.
Well,
I hope.
If we want to try that, what we should do is go into that room, basically.
But it's worse. So if we send the rats to steal it, and our person that casts heal and haste and everything else gets the orb
that turns you evil,
ponders the orb, and becomes the Rat King.
It wouldn't be good.
No, I think we would be in a bad place. We would have stepped back, right?
I certainly would oppose at any point the idea of, for example, Gobbet taking permanent possession of the orb. Thankfully, I think she would oppose that too, right? Look, she may be...
What is the status of, if you steal the orb from the Rat King?
Well, I don't know. I haven't, spoiled myself on the whole game or anything. I don't actually know how it would go.
2 or 3 turns before you become the Rat King? Do you immediately become the Rat King? Does the walking elf become the Rat King?
She better not. God, I don't know. But if we want to continue with the plan of record, we should pull this lever once. And then we should jack in. Or Isabel can jack in. I'm not doing it.
Yes.
Alright, get a point of karma for that. That was the last thing we did in our last attempt at this run.
Fuck out of here, yeah. Alright.
Okay. Matrix checkpoint. It stopped being clickable once again, but I see, yes, it's you.
Hello again.
Anyway, so we weren't able to click on this thing last time, so things are still going better than before.
Yes.
And Isabel is happy that we found a computer. Shall we put her in the computer?
Make it happen.
Yeah, I'm not sure it looks that much like the octopus. I guess there's a lot of cables coming out of it, is the idea.
See, here's the thing. I don't think she's actually she may be invulnerable. Is she invulnerable to being sunk beneath the waves?
No. I don't know, because I haven't gone that far past the mission, basically. But yeah, I can tell you that there is some degree of invulnerability involved. How much? I guess we'll find out. Isabel is going to be ready. Okay, so 2-stage process. Take control of the raft's power supply, and then route the power into the remaining charges, and then explosions. Gobbet will do nothing to help. No, we will do something to help. Gobbet and Danny Flash will be standing outside.
You'll be on it.
Yeah, alright. We're on it. Fluctuations in the real world. Doors locking, that kind of thing.
Unfortunate. Alright, so the most unfortunate part of this is that we are losing our 66 damage per turn per action point.
That's a good point.
Outputter.
But yeah, it is a broken crutch.
Yes.
And
I think we'll be fine. Danny is kind of also crazy.
He's pretty strong. Yeah, I think Gobbet's also quite strong. All right, we're ready to go. We just to scuttle this ship.
Yes,
to sink it, as it were. This extremely well-named ship. Unfortunately, this does involve going into
playing
the Matrix.
it.
Yeah. I wonder whether we can quick save once we get in there. Oh.
No, I don't think we will be able to quick save.
God damn
once we
you.
get there. I think the elf will remain on the shelf.
The elf remains. Failure. Your dad remains. Oh, I've made an immediate mistake, I guess. Huh. Well, we did learn something, didn't we, last time we were in the Matrix?
You still have the gun in here?
I don't think so, but... Well, also it wouldn't be that good here, because hit point values are different.
No.
But what we do have is Suppression 1.0, which... you can use it to... Did that successfully reduce system trace? I think so. No, wait. Plus 20. Yes, but then this thing put it up again, maybe, is the answer there.
Yes.
Oh, anyway, let's killer it. Wow, that's got a lot of hit points.
Oh, Jesus, yes.
Well, I guess I better keep attacking it. 50. Oh, wow. Got anything better than 50? Star Blaster. Minus 75, though that wouldn't finish it either. Dual routine.
Don't tar blaster yourself.
No, you're right. AoE on yourself is a bad idea generally. And we've missed. Wow. What an irritating fight. I wish I'd avoided it. That's the Matrix for you. What? Something flew across the screen there. I think maybe it was trying to alert the other guy, but it failed. Okay, so we're back in normal mode. I'm not confident of my ability to get through these things, though, without alerting any more of them. Could be a problem. Oh well, I haven't really got another plan. If I stand behind this, is it going to get us? Yes, it is. What am I doing? Being dumb. Oh. Ah.
Oh, well.
I don't know how any... Okay, I guess let's summon these things. The Assassin ESP. And the Shield ESP, because, yeah, we're really in everything is fucked up territory. This is where you'd normally be worried about an enemy decker coming in, right? But
yeah,
this is not a corp.
I think we're probably fine about ice idiots.
Yeah,
I mean, like, the most ice we're going to get is some, like,
Yeah, does the Rat King have the services of a decker? I don't think so. Tar.
Excellent. This is some wild HP on these guys.
Yeah, what is going on there? However, this thing does have the power to assassinate. Oh,
Goodbye.
For some wild damage. I'll just stick my hands in the air and wave them around like I just don't care.
Well, it is what we do. Alright.
Yeah. For some reason, two of these guys have actually not joined the fight. Like, I can't target and attack them. I assume they will fight us shortly. But, not yet. Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
That one's gone hostile. Maybe the other one won't. Ah, crap. System trace.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's okay. We do have a library of dicking routines. Isabel's... Well, I think it's okay. It could be okay. Also, these new things are actually less tough than the existing ones. Still, it's not ideal. It's not the literal best thing that could possibly have happened.
But the elf hasn't been on the screen in quite some time.
That's the literal best thing that could have happened. Do any of these guys... just trying to figure out who's worth zapping at. Do you think I should try and move Izirobel into net cover? Is that a thing? Yeah, because if she gets zapped, that's like the only way to really lose here, basically, is if she dies.
Yeah.
So we'll try and take out this thing that's closest to her. Best to just not move, I guess, because it gives us maximum attacks. Okay, and similarly, this thing, which has already taken some damage, can take more of it. And not a bad start. Should this shield guy move up to these people so they don't... Not really.
Shield guy should... Alright, so shield guys should probably stay where they are, because that means...
Cover.
Yeah. And not just cover, but that means they need to change their orientation or their positioning, because that guy down in the bottom needs to come back up.
Yeah, he's not actually in the fight, but he will be, I think, next turn.
And if he does get in the fight, because if they're clumping up like this, then you can hit them with the tar.
Yes, I'm glad they are doing this. Okay, so, about that tar hitting, unfortunately, we're going to have to move to do it. Where are we? Yeah, we are. Okay, fair enough. Cancelling weapon targeting is kind of annoying in this game. Okay, so let's head to... I believe this is a point from which we'll be able to see what's going on, but where it takes extra movement to get to us. Then Tar Blast. I can aim it so that it doesn't target our own guys. Oh, no, I was wrong. I failed to do that. But it did a shitload of damage, so it's still worthwhile. I guess that's Isabel for you. You know, it's the virtual version of a grenade launcher.
He made a sacrifice.
Yeah.
He sacrificed himself for the team.
It was also just a program. So let's use Killer on whoever's got at least 125 hit points left. Actually... Yeah, the central one there, I think, is the best to hit, ideally, if it does hit, and it did. Great. Could have been worse. Now the assassin has a chance of killing up to 2 of these. We're doing okay. Although this whole thing still shouldn't be happening. The Matrix mode.
Yeah, this is... Yeah, well...
Shouldn't be in the game. Oh, well. Well, I guess it should, because it's not Shadowrun otherwise. But... it should have been more fun somehow. The combats in, like, normal mode, those are fun. I like the combat system quite a bit. So it's not inherent. One problem with Matrix fights is they're kind of all or nothing. Like, it's sort of... it's easy, but sometimes you lose.
You just... she has a chain?
Yeah, apparently.
Great. Okay, cool.
I think that may be a power we gave her on an upgrade level gain at some point. There we go.
Oh, fucking great.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna fight the door.
Okay. Wait, is that actually gonna let me... holy shit! Finishing a combat has, like, unbroken the situation. I was
No. Only because we haven't activated the elf again.
Yeah, probably won't. But what if she doesn't get reactivated because we're not near her? Everything might be completely fine now. That would be amazing. Anyway, it was nice to be able to save the game because, you know, it's not guaranteed that everything will go well here. Let's poke in here first. Oh, there we are. There's something not going ideally. On the other hand, it's right next to us, so we can just killer it and then attack. I'm not actually sure. Is there a chance of missing in the Matrix with normal attacks? Ouch.
Holy shit.
Medic 2.0 time. It's also time to hide behind this wall so that this thing has to come closer to us and we can hit it more safely. I'll use the speed boost thing. We haven't tried that out before. Oh, I can't for some reason. Clicking on it and doesn't do what I expected it to do, which is anything.
It has to be used on summons.
Maybe so. I'll use Sniffer instead to give us a hit chance boost. Oh, new ice has appeared. Oh, apparently we were targetable here. That's not ideal. Well, the upside of that is the enemy can also be targeted. Good. That thing's only got 50, so we want to do a normal attack on it. And there's the chain. This thing can be killed. Good. Can't quite use medic again yet.
Azirabel does seem very powerful.
Yeah, she's strong. That one time when we screwed up and got her forcibly jacked out, jack shock, whatever it's called. There's probably some very sexual sounding term for it. That was only because there was an actual enemy decker. Against these programs, it's hard for her to lose, particularly if you remember to sometimes heal yourself. Also, I think we've been taking all the options that make her better at Matrix stuff during level ups, on the basis that we wanted it to be as easy as possible, basically.
Yeah. Like, we're not using her that much in the real world.
No! It's the elf.
What? God damn it.
But the good news is, we've completed stage 1 here of... Oh, shit. It's also the Rat King. A twisted amalgamation of woman and
pretty horrifying.
Yep, knotted and tied together into a single hole. Looks like someone with a weird robe on, and a bunch of rats tied to her.
Well, Danny, walk on up.
Yep. You have returned to me, little mouse.
Right. Mice and rats aren't the same thing. She's a little rat.
What Cadmus presupposes is, what if they are? Because I was wrong earlier. The black rat is Rattus rattus. Mus musculus is the common mouse. Gobbet's nose crinkles in revulsion. Yeah, mine too, I guess. Not in real life.
Thank you.
I'm basically physically comfortable where I am. No real rat kings here. It's very hot, though. Australian summer.
It's actually very hot here too. Well, not very hot. It is like so. It's 10:30 in the morning in America as we're recording this. I'm in Maryland, and it is the 9th of February, and it is 55 degrees outside.
Oh, that's cold for February in Maryland. Oh, Maryland.
No, it's not.
How do you? Oh,
55 degrees Fahrenheit in Maryland in February is extremely hot.
Yeah, because it should be winter where you are.
Yeah.
The so-called Northern Hemisphere. I noticed that Malvina's retreated to totally generic, the it's not Malvina thing, right? It's being demonstrated here because this is just I am a villain phrasing.
Yeah.
There's no personality to it. Oh, what? Oh no, it's not the elf. It's Isabel. It's okay. But yeah, Gobbet threatens to destroy the ship, which is fair enough. We are in fact going to do that.
Yes.
At that point, we're pretty locked in. And in order to do it, we must do more Matrix. You thought we were done.
It's funny because we get 3 Matrix turns for every 1 turn, I'm pretty sure, is the conversion rate.
Yeah, so I'm not sure there will be any real turns if we do okay here. Alright, there's more ice. God damn it. It's okay, I guess. I'll just run toward... I'll try not to be totally stupid. I'll stand behind a thing. Okay, here it comes. Oh, there's even more. Okay. It'll probably be fine. Not grouped up enough. Where is it? No, it can't be tar blasted yet. But you know what it can be?
Do we have a summon anymore?
I'll check. Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? It'd give us a sort of a buffer here. Oh, for some reason we can resummon the assassin. Maybe because that one didn't get destroyed by our own AoE attack.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you can reuse those. I'd forgotten about that. I'll try and finish that off. Okay, since it didn't get finished off, I will actually send the assassin.
Move him up and try to gather everyone into the Shadow Realm.
We'll try and tar blast them. And in fact, in furtherance of that objective, I'll do a big zap on this guy, so that hopefully they'll gather up with low hit points. Oh, the door wants to kill us. Missed. Great. That's what you want.
Yeah, excellent. Oh, come on, idiot.
Okay. Danny Flash
Oh,
isn't
right,
an
yes.
well, he kind of
Right,
is.
right.
Actually, yeah. Danny Flash and Gobbet, not the most brilliant crew. Danny's not stupid, but yeah, it's not team intellect here in real life. All right. So speaking of real life,
Wait, why is Danny the one at the junction?
I don't know.
Look at where they're positioned.
You
Look
would
where
think,
they're positioned.
yeah. I mean, Isabel's just kind of using her
No,
deck.
that's good because Isabel is in cover,
Yeah, at least
which
she's
is actually very good.
Uh,
But Danny is the actual one at the the jacket. All right, so
So I
Danny
guess
needs to
he's got to be the guy who
chart.
runs in, right? Maybe.
Yeah.
Do we still have any armor spells?
Yes. What's her fog? What's her fog do?
Acidic fog heals all the damage. No, sorry. Lingering AOE damage the HP and AP of anyone passing through. So we could use this to try and make a bottleneck to stop.
Wait. There's a summon. There's a summon on this field.
Oh, so there is. So shall I just click on this immediately?
No.
We want to get Danny out in front of Goblin, I think. And she shouldn't be behind her. I could run all the way in and do an attack with the new
see,
sword
here's
and
the reason I'm like wavering on whether we should summon is because whether we should haste, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if we're gonna haste, Gobbet should haste right now, so we don't have any like weird line of sight bullshit.
How about we make the haste necessity contingent on how this attack goes, like whether it leaves us doing some damage in a good position. Could start by going for a rat instead of the big.
Right. But the problem is we might not be able to haste Danny if we send him to a place and Gobbet can't see him.
Well, if we attack this rat, the chances of being
Right.
able to haste are high, I think. He'll be standing quite close and clearly in line of sight. So I think that seems reasonable.
I mean, do you want to trust the line of sight for that? Because
hey,
I
let's
see
use
some blocking. The thing is, if we want to haste him, we need to haste him and then send him, right?
I think there's only two of us, so we definitely want to haste him. That's probably the situation. So let's just do it. If it were, four party members, it'd be a different thing. Okay, so now then he's going to come out here and hit the devil rat, basically. Actually, it might be worth using stride first.
Yes, we have so many free. Wait, what do we have?
It costs an AP.
What's a zero?
What
are a zero?
Zero is a quick strike, so we've got to get into melee range with someone to use that.
Right. What's on the far right?
Magic
resistance.
It's a passive. Yeah. But we don't really.
Well, we have no idea what this thing is going to do.
But yeah, I mean, passive is always on.
So does that cause us? It doesn't cost us anything to do that.
But it's always on, so there's nothing to do basically.
Oh, there's no active, right?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. We do have the active for stride, which would be spending an AP for extra movement, and we may well want to dash around the place. So I'm tempted to do this.
All right. Yeah.
I guess you got to click on yourself as well. And now, does that change anything?
Wait, one sec. Before you move, go to Gobbet again. Can Gobbet armor him up?
He doesn't actually have an armor spell anymore. We got trade it for something.
What about aiming him up?
Yeah, that we can do. Accuracy.
All right, now send him out to do some bullshit.
Yeah, so we can get to anyone thanks to the stride, but we can't get to anyone in 0 turns. Everyone's the same distance away, in effect. So I guess I'll actually go to this rat so that we're basically far away from Gobbet and Isirabel, and hopefully it will draw their attention. And
next turn, Gobbet can summon.
Big key strike. It's the elf.
Fucking elf!
Okay. And we're back in the Matrix. Okay, so, here's the Tar Blaster. It's just kind of the attention-splitting thing. Actually, you know what? I remember enjoying it more in Dragonfall, the Matrix thing. I think possibly you don't focus as intensely on either side of things, or maybe you. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I know why I enjoyed it more in Dragonfall. It's because I was actually playing the Decker as my protagonist.
Yeah.
So that chain thing is pretty handy. Good.
Right.
Flanking works.
Send that assassin out. Kill these people. Well, they're not people. They're machines.
Computer programs. If only we had the computer program that we use in the real world to kill them with. And the door still hates us. That's fine. 38%, that's pretty low. Let's get closer before going for it. Kill this door, a phrase which makes sense.
Yep.
Okay, we've won computers. Power routed. Objective added.
Excellent.
Escape
Wait.
the
This means we can deck. This means we can deck out.
Yes, we can, and we're going to.
We have access to the blaster.
But I do just want to, celebrate the fact that we have objective escape the sinking ship.
The sinking ship. Yeah.
It was inevitable, but I'm not complaining.
Maybe. All right. I want you to listen to me about this.
Yes.
Maybe we're the rats. Do you think? Do you think maybe we're the rats?
That could be. Yes, arguably. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe the real monster is man who is rat.
Yeah. Let's get out of here.
All right. So we now have this point at which we could, in fact, escape the sinking.
Wait.
Yep. I'm waiting.
Our AP refreshed.
Yep. Because it's a new turn.
Right, but they didn't get to take a turn.
Yeah, no, we got a matrix turn instead. We basically cheated the enemies out of a turn by timing things correctly there. I'm not complaining.
Oh.
So we could just pile out of here and leave Malvina to presumably explode. She's still got the orb.
Where's is our exfil that yellow dot?
Yes,
is it our exfil?
And we've reached the limits of my precognition here, right? Like,
yeah,
I don't know what happens from this point on, basically.
We can just leave.
Yep.
So let's just leave.
No, I certainly don't want to be where we presently are, so... Oh. Malvina doesn't want us to leave. Going? You aren't
Melange.
Yeah.
I mean, we are actually... yes, going.
Yeah, it's as if she's replying to us saying the word going, but that didn't actually happen.
Yep, see... Gobba serves the concept of rat, not the specific instantiation.
Yes, I think that is where Malvina has gone wrong. She's serving like a bunch of rats.
Yeah.
Oh, the charges are armed. The sinking ship is going down, and you have to get out. That was already my plan. Let's just do it. Goodbye.
Yep.
Let's hope. Basically, I didn't get to summon the spirit. That's okay. Basically, let's hope that not having found the shiny object and taken it off Malvina is not disastrous somehow. If everything blows up and she sinks to the bottom of the ocean, that's good enough, right?
It seems like it should be. If
this is definitely the
getting
way
the shiny object seems like a lose condition.
Possibly so, and also I just feel like this is what Gobbet would want, right? This is her preferred way to deal with the situation. Is, you know what? Fuck it. These people, I guess I have to ditch them. Let's just blow everything up and then we'll leave. And this time, she's right.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah. All right, scuttling charges are on.
Hey, she warned everyone this time.
Yes, yes.
She warned the people.
That's better. Much better to do that, in fact. The countdown begins. Slapping the wall. Sneer. This baby can hold so many rats. Let's in fact leave right now. Goodbye. Open vent. I don't quite understand how a vent helps us to cross the ocean, but yeah, I get back to the boat we came in on. I guess the vent must lead to it. Anyway, we're done. We have succeeded in escaping the sinking ship. Who knows what was accomplished, but things blew up.
We succeeded in multiple meta levels.
Yeah, basically, yeah. If we get back to Hayoi here, hey, look, it's a congratulations screen. Well, I don't know about congratulations, but
that poor elf, she's still there. She's still in there.
Still walking back and forth. The speedboat is taking us away from the sinking ship and the nightmare that we left on board. I'm glad it acknowledges that we just kind of left it there, just booted away. The final sickening crack the sinking ship's back breaks. As it recedes into the distance, you watch the sundered halves of the patchwork raft slip beneath the waves. And for our peace of mind, we'll simply assume that everybody got out alive.
Yes.
And come on. Yes! We've beaten the bugs! Okay.